Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're going to look into a basic English lesson.
Yeah, focusing just on introductions, how to actually introduce yourself.
Exactly. We've got this source. It's a clip from a podcast introducing yourself.
Right. And the idea is to pull out the really core bits you need for those first few moments of meeting someone in English.
Make it quick, make it easy.
That's the goal. We'll be sort of listening in on a simple chat between the podcast host, Mr. Golu, and his guest, Sarah, from the UK.
Okay, so let's jump right in. How does it start? The greetings.
Well, Mr. Golu is pretty direct. He just says, "Hello, my name is Golu. What's your name?"
Simple as that. And Sarah?
She replies right back, "Hi, Golu. My name is Sarah. Nice to meet you." Again, very standard.
It seems really efficient, doesn't it? Like no messing around.
It often is in English for first meetings. State your name, ask for theirs. It's quite a direct way to start.
And Sarah adding, "Nice to meet you." That feels important.
Oh, absolutely. It's like the standard polite phrase you tack on after the names are exchanged. You hear it constantly.
Yeah, it signals, okay, we're having a little interaction here.
Exactly. It's expected, really. Helps things feel, positive from the get-go. It's a social nicety.
Okay, so we've got the names sorted. What comes next in their chat?
The next natural step, really. Finding out a bit more. So Golu asks, "Where are you from?"
And Sarah answers,
"I'm from London." "And you?"
Yeah.
See, she turns the question right back.
Yeah. Which leads to Golu saying, "I'm from India."
And that sequence name, then where you're from, it's a very common pattern in English introductions.
Keeps things simple, I guess. Easy things to ask and answer.
Totally. It's a straightforward way to maybe find something in common or just learn a basic fact. The questions themselves are not complex at all.
Now, something I thought was really useful in this source, they give translations into Hindi.
Oh, yeah, that's a great touch. So Mr. Golu explains them.
Right. He says, "My name is Ayaro, is Mera Naam Hai." And "nice to meet you" becomes "Aapse milkar acha laga."
Okay.
And "where are you from" translates to "Aap kahan se hain."
Having those direct translations is super valuable. It's not just memorizing the English sounds.
No, it helps you actually get what the English phrase means, mapping it to something you might already know.
Exactly. It's about understanding the function of the phrase, not just, parroting it. Helps it stick.
And speaking of making it stick, the original podcast encourages practice, right?
Yeah, Mr. Golu actually invites the listeners to say it out loud, like, "Hello, my name is your name. What's your name?"
That active part seems key.
Oh, definitely. Language learning isn't just passive listening. You got to, actually try saying the words.
Even if you're just talking to yourself.
Especially then, maybe. It helps with pronunciation, gets your mouth moving, makes it feel less foreign. It makes the learning active.
So if we boil it down, the absolute essential phrases we've covered for introductions are,
let's see. "Hello, my name is..."
then asking, "What's your name?"
The reply, "Hi, my name is..." followed by that key phrase.
"Nice to meet you."
Right. And then the origin question, "Where are you from?"
With the answer, "I'm from," followed by your place. Those are the building blocks.
Pretty much, yeah. The absolute basics to get you started.
And the source material, it mentioned moving on to talk about daily routines next.
It did, yeah. Which kind of shows you mastering these introductions, it's really just step one. It opens the door to, talking about other things.
So maybe a final thought for you listening. Think about Golu and Sarah, this sort of virtual meeting, and consider how just these few simple English phrases we talked about, how they could actually be the key to starting real conversations down the line.
Yeah, it's like a tiny investment learning these basics, but it could potentially open up, a whole new world of connections and chats, something to think about.
Definitely something to think about. Thanks for tuning in to this deep dive.